Hey, this is Cool Kid. Back with another video that I'm doing, and yeah, sorry for this holiday 25 days of, I don't know, trading card games. But yeah, unfortunately, I just yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I don't know what I did. I had like school. Unfortunately, I had school and finals were up, so I was kind of busy. I thought I could just record, these episodes the day before uploading, but it kind of didn't go as what I thought I would. So yeah, unfortunately, from now on, we're not going to be doing that no more. What I plan to do is try to record a bunch of them in a batch, and then I don't know, and I'll try to get quickly all the episodes up until that day, and hopefully I can at least try to finish this off by making daily videos or something. But hey, who knows? So yeah, yeah, I will be facing myself or something, or slowly transitioning or something till next scene. So yeah, bye. Hey guys, this is Cool Kid, and we got here you go, day 2, which is, let's open this nicely and not try to bend any of these cards. Shit. Is this a bend? I don't know. Let's try it. So yeah, Cool Kid trying to, I don't know, be unique or something. I decided to re-record this part over here. And of course, I still got the information I got on my phone. So yeah, let's just yeah, that's unfortunate, but yeah, let's start off with a box of friends, which should be right over here. And oh yeah, before I continue the video, in the original recording, I think halfway I took off my Cool Kid glasses. Yeah, but interesting fact, I got these things. I think I won them at arcade or something. But yeah, let's put these things on. I'll probably never use them again. Yeah, never use them unless if I make a Pac-Man thing video, but what are the chances of that happening? What are the chances of that happening? But yeah, let's see. Box of Friends, a machine effect monster. This card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon from your deck 2 normal monsters with different names whose attack or defense is 0 and face-up defense position, but they cannot be used for synchro summoning. Also, they are destroyed during the end of your next end phase. When you can only use the effect of Box of Friends once per turn, which, pretty, I would say, makes sense. So from the basic description I got, what you can use this 1-star light monster, you can probably easily do some, that you have this card in defense position. You can leave this card in defense position, get it destroyed, and summon. I don't know. I'm just going to draw 2 random cards. They're not even zero attack or zero defense, but you could probably both special summon them in defense position. Then on your hopefully you can use that for blocking defense or a good tribute. Fortunately, you can't use them for synchro summoning, which I mean that kind of requires you to have a tuner monster. But the Box of Friends, it's a pretty good use for summoning and stuff. Let's see. According to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia, it was found in it was released in the Hidden Hunters set as a secret rare. So I mean, I don't know if they're valuable or not, but and let's see, what else does Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia say? According to this, apparently the doll monsters, apparently the monsters, doll monster mismatching, doll monster bear, okay, doll monster Rob Robot, and doll monster Mr. Dragon all appear in the card's artwork, but these are not monsters that are currently printed in the TCG, I believe. And apparently it was featured. Let's see, yeah. Box of Friends did appear in the Japan in the Zexal manga. I'll probably show the image where it's shown. So yeah, that's definitely interesting fact. But hey, interesting fact. Let's focus around a deck built around them because yeah, I was kind of finding it because I did find it interesting that someone tried to make a deck around Ceremonious Belle. That's definitely an I would say interesting concept. I don't know if I would ever run a deck like this, but yeah, as you see on the side, it's got I believe your basic 40 deck, a couple of side and extra. So yeah, let's see what this deck is made of. Made by let's see, Eric Buddy, I believe that's what his name is. I'll link it in the description if you are curious. But okay, so I just recently started playing again. I was getting back. I have to try to find a fun deck was built. And that's not absolute garbage. So I decided to have fun around. And according to the monsters he built, he had 3 Phantom Griffons, Soul Tiger, 3 Soul Tiger, 2 Gem Knights, 2 Mysterious Shell Dragons, 3 Box of Friends, 3 Mass Chameleons, 2 Effect Veilers, 1 Rescue Rabbit, let's see, 1 Debris Dragon, Thunder King, Raho! Yeah, I gotta say the zombie. Wow. Let's see, 1 Miss Gold Space Typhoon for this one. 1 for 1, not 1 for all. Please don't tell me I'm going to jinx myself and there is a card called 1 for all. Let's see, Pot of Dictionary. It's like they were it's like they were going to spell dictionary, but they were like, no way, we can't have it like that. Let's Tomerary. I don't know how to pronounce it. Swings of Memories, 2 of them. 2 White Elephant Gifts. And let's see, for the traps, we got one bombless trap hole, one Solomon warning, which you should probably just run most Solomon cards. If you're running traps, run probably one of each. Let's see. Tormental Tribute, one of that. One Compatory Evacuative Device. Two Call the Haunted, which is in almost every goddamn starter set. Like, okay. I'll probably if I make a video around Call of the Haunted, I'll probably complain how much they use how much every starter set has Call of the Haunted, and not just including starters. They use it in structures, but whatever. We got Dimensional Prison, two of that, two of Venus Chains, one Mirror Force. Let's see, for the extra deck, one Ally of Justice Caster, Arms, Keeper of Boundaries, one Scrap Dragon, one for each. I'll specify there's two. One Stardust Spark Dragon, not Stardust Dragon, one Stardust Spark, Scarlet Light, Red Dragon Archfiend, Abyss Dweller, Diamond Earth Wolf, Gaga Cowboy. I don't know if it's Gaga or Gaga Cowboy. Also, run Gaga Cowboy. That's a really good deck for, almost any basic, XE when you got like a mostly for. Must have been nothing. Let's see. One King of the Feral Imps. Two number 21s. One number 80. I don't feel like saying the rest. Two Princesses Colonial. One Lightning Chidori. Yeah, so it's everything. Even Sasuke's move. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting deck. I mean, I don't know if it's really the best since I only run archetypes, so there's that. But yeah, let's go on through what this card's history represents. Of course, Box of Friends represents the whole concept of gift giving, and gift giving is, it's from gift giving, and gift giving is a pretty old tradition, so I didn't do a history of that because honestly there's a lot I can do. So I decided, how did gift giving start in Christmas? And this starts back before Christmas. Originally in Roman times, they would have a lot of festivals during the winter solstice. And one of these ones, which appeared in December, sounds so familiar, but not so familiar. It was the festival of Saturnalia, which, just to give it a little quick, Saturnalia was a 1 week festival. I think so. I don't know. And the only thing it says it starts from the 17th to the 23rd. But yeah, it was a Roman festival, and that was a celebration, or I guess held the honor of the god Saturn. And for those some of you are thinking, why are they praying to the planet Saturn, which is not it. Most, if not all planets are named after Roman gods, which Roman gods, most of them are basically just carbon copies of Greek gods. So yeah, basically this tradition for 1 week the celebration itself included such things as making sacrifice to the Temple of Saturn. You gotta go back in those days. I don't know. They probably killed a goat and not did whatever the hell they did in like in Hercules where he prayed like a Christian. Sorry, that is kind of weird when, you know, learning about, you know, ancient Greek and Romans and how they don't do the praying thing. Let's see. There was a public banquet. There was a public banquet, gift giving, partying, and a carnival-esque atmosphere that they had. And also, since, you know, it also mentions gambling was permitted. So yeah. So just to get a basic rundown, Saturnalia had. It had sacrificial. It had sacrificial arcs fight. Sacrificial arc. They sacrifice goats. Okay, they sacrifice goats. They have public banquets. They had gift giving. They had a huge party, and most of the town was in a carnival-esque, you know, feast. A carnival-esque feast, fest, like if any of you seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, I mean, it's probably, I don't know, probably just me on guessing. It's probably like that. I don't know for 100% sure. There's that, and there's gambling.
Did you say gambling?
No. I said gambling.
So yeah, most, if not all, these things eventually wound up to Christmas due to the fact that Christianity became the major religion in Rome eventually. And Christian, since there's that, and Saturnalia was a big festival during that time period, so they couldn't exactly phase the tradition out with their more Christian traditions. So to kind of, I think it's appease. Let me look at what this article says. I think it's to appease the Roman public. They made a brand new holiday that was based around celebrating Jesus, and it kind of had the similar things like the gift giving, the feast, the banquet, feast banquet, same thing, and they had parties and stuff. So it was similar, but unfortunately no gambling, and I guess the church doesn't like those carnies. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, wait, what is the thing happens near yeah, they early phased it out. Okay, and that's kind of just what happened. They were worried about phasing it out, and you know what? Before continuing this video, I'll recommend 2 videos that, off the top of my head, if you're curious about learning, evolution of Christmas, how it's gone through. Overly Sarcastic's production, of, I believe it's Christmas Tales they call it or whatever, where they go through the many histories and stories about Christmas, and how has it changed and how it's evolved from being from a celebration of a God, and also Odin might be one of the inspirations for Santa. I'm not sure, but check those videos out. I don't know, I'll have that video out somewhere. And also, what was the other one I was going to say? Oh yeah, Lindsay, I forgot her name. She used to be the girl who used to be Nostalgia Chick. She did a loose cannon, or she did a video. She looked at many different versions of Santa Claus and how our society has changed, how movies and film has changed to these views of certain characters. Those are 2 really good videos that I thought were cool. But Yeah, Saturnalia was one of them. But let's go look at, but still, still, gift giving might have originated from Saturnalia, but Christians still try to give a reason for the gift giving in their sense. Most Christians say the main reason why there's gift giving at Christmas is because it's supposed to represent the three wise men or king. It depends who you ask. They gave each of them gave a gift to Jesus when he was born, and let's see, there was gold, which was supposed to represent that Jesus was the King of Kings. Let's see, frankincense. I don't know. I'll put that on the screen some where it was supposed to represent that. Let's see. What does it say? Okay, it was supposed to. It was frankincense. I don't know. I'll have a picture of that. It was used to worship in churches, and it was supposed to represent that people would worship Jesus, which kind of doesn't make sense because when that was, I don't know, maybe it was used in Jewish churches. I have no clue what they're called. They're probably used in that. And mithril, I know it sounds like the fantasy like those fantasy games, mithril. I don't know. I'll also put that on the screen over there. It's a perfume to put on dead bodies to make them smell nice. And it was used to believe that Jesus would suffer and die. Yeah, I still think that's kind of weird. It's like getting a present where it's like, it's like, I don't know, you're one and someone gives you, I don't know, a present like, okay, here is a Game Boy. This is to represent that, people all come around you and think you're cool. And and then, I don't know, your uncle gives you a present where it's like, okay, you see this dead rat? Yeah, this is supposed to represent how, you'll die by getting your ass kicked in school or something. Probably not the same meaning of that, but I still think it's kind of weird. Plus, also, let me look at this article, which all the links that I mentioned below, which Saint Nicholas, Father Chris. I won't mention that stuff. You'll see that in the what video was it? Loose Cannon, Santa Claus. No, let's see. Presents are left in different places. In most of Europe, they are either left in shoes or boots. So that's that. So yeah, how presents are left in different places are in most of Europe, it's left in shoes or boots. In the Italy, UK, or US, they're either left by stockings under the tree or the fireplace. And the fireplace. Let's see. Presents are open on many different days around the world. In Holland, let's see. Presents are open on St. Nicholas Eve on December 5th in Holland. On St. Nicholas Day, which is December 6th, in Belgium, Germany, they're open there, and a couple of other European countries. And of course, for of course countries like America, the UK, and the Japan, even though most of the country kind of aren't Christians or even religious people, but I'm not judging. They open their presents. And for some presents are open the latest on January 6th in countries such as Spain and Mexico. I guess so. But yeah, really, the concept of gift giving has been a very long tradition. Unfortunately, the concept of gift giving it's only and the gift giving into the sense of Christmas was thanks to Saturnalia. And I think Saturnalia is kind of an interesting concept when I do kind of think it's kind of weird that Saturnalia basically has everything that makes Christmas, but just the Romans had to. The Romans just the Christians just made it so it evolved, and also something pagans don't like it. Watch a really sarcastic productions video on it, but yeah, not pagans, the persons, whatever they'll mention it. It's not pagans. It's what did I say? Let me pull this up. Yeah, but look on here. Let's see. It was the Puritans, I believe. Oh, yeah, the Puritans didn't like Christmas because Puritans didn't like anything fun. They'll mention that in the really sarcastic productions video. But yeah, Christmas is definitely it's a concept that evolved from what Christmas came beforehand. This is unlike ceremony. This is unlike bells, which I'll just put picture of ceremony spell because I'm lazy. Instead of getting a real picture of a bell that I totally found last time, but yeah. Fortunately, bells were a Christian thing. They were to be since bells were in churches, and churches believed that they terrified demons and other evil spirits and other such things. And that's why bells are synonymous with Christmas, just because of the religion outcome of it. But presents, I do kind of find that interesting. And I mean, I could look up I unfortunately didn't do the research for what was Christmas like. Not Christmas, how gift giving started in the first place. But these videos aren't about why people make bells or why people give gifts. I mean, what these videos are about are just, how they can be used in, what I think they can be used in the card game for, how they can be used in the card game, and, how does these cards relate to Christmas, but, whatever. But next time, we're doing, I believe, Jack Frost, who for some reason is a ghost trick. I'm just going to stop you there and try to ask myself, why is Jack Frost a ghost trick? An archetype of monster is supposed to be themed around, Halloween and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I guess this is, so while this is it for this video, I'll just put Jaden right there, unless if you can't, whatever, I'll just put Jaden right here, no one noticing, and yeah, I think the doorbell is telling me, I think I've gone on long enough, and I should go back to playing Smash. So yeah, I'll see you next time where I'll still be confused why Jack Frost is a ghost trick. Bye.